Morning, folks. Max Convexity here. Hope everyone's having a good day. Let's look and see how these funds opened up in relation to their profit boxes. I like to look at these Defiance ones first. Here's a chart for SPX. This is what JEPY trades, and SPX is well over the profit box. It opened well over the profit box. That means it's a max profit if the market closed right now. That's good news. NASDAQ, same story. Opened well over its profit box. Good job. And Russell, this is what IWMY trades. Same situation. Opened well over its profit box. Nice. Let's look at the single stocks. Let's check out Coney. See where Coney opened in relation to its profit box. Coney opened about where it closed yesterday. Coney's profit box is right here at the 240 strike, and Coney's trading at 240 right now, so that's ideal for Coney. The max profit on option trades where you have a sold option is right at the sold strike. Well, the sold strike in this strategy is 240. The stock's trading at 240, so that's an ideal situation when you're selling options. If this stock would stay here until tomorrow afternoon, it'd even be more ideal because this option expires tomorrow afternoon. Let's check Misty. Misty opened up slightly today. Misty has 4 profit boxes. They have strikes. They have 4 different options they've sold, so they've scattered the strikes everywhere. These guys are in good shape, though. They haven't blown out their strikes yet. They aren't way over the profit boxes. They aren't way under them. We don't want either of those. We want them to be right at the profit box, right at the sold strike. So we got that. Let's do Tesla. Let's see what Tesla's doing. Tesla's trying to stabilize, it looks like. We'll see if it can hold this low. They have 3 profit boxes above them. The primary one's up here at 240, and it looks like that one is not in any danger of the strike being breached with only 1 day left to go in the week. Looks like all of these will be, they're going to realize the full profit on all of these strikes. But they're going to lose some NAV because they're going to lose money on their synthetic, because the synthetic moves with the price of the stock. The stock's been moving down, so the synthetic will move down. But as far as the covered calls go, those will be full profit, and they'll help offset some of that decrease in the synthetic. Who else do we have? We have NVIDIA. I think that's it. Look at this one. Opened up at a new high, of course. Oh my gosh, right at the top. Okay, they have 4 profit boxes. They open right at max profit on their highest strike. So once again, that's ideal. That's ideal, but if it goes too much beyond this, they'll probably have to close these strikes down and roll to some other strikes that are higher up. We shall see, though. TLT, these guys, this is the options that TRES, T-R-E-S, the Treasury Alternative Fund trades. Let me drag this out to Friday. Perfect. TRES trades a different strategy than the rest of the Defiance funds. These guys have a no profit box, or it's a valley of death. Let me show you what the valley of death looks like. This is an option. This is an option simulator, and I punched in the trades that these guys have open. The red area is the valley of death. And this is how much money they would lose if we settled here. If the market went down from where it is now, for TLT, if TLT dropped from 96 to 94 by the end of the day tomorrow, we would have a $8,000 loss. If it stays where it's at, we'll have a $10,000 winner. These options expire tomorrow on TLT, and then they'll establish a new position, I'm sure, or part of their spread expires tomorrow. TLT is doing a calendar spread where they sold options in a near week, and they bought options in a further out week. Well, the options they bought expire in 2 weeks. The options they sold expire tomorrow. So we'll see. I'm sure they'll reestablish a new position after tomorrow, or probably someday right at the end of the day tomorrow. I would imagine they establish a new position. I'm going to keep hitting refresh on the website 100 times a day, like I do anyway. All right, guys. Well, it's probably kind of early to look at the buffer report, but here's the NASDAQ high yielders. See, FEPI's doing better today. It had a couple of down days. It didn't do well yesterday, and I think the day before. Everything looks like they're in good shape today. QQQI, JPIQ, the ones getting the most upside. QILD getting the least. Most of these stocks are within tolerance. You want to see the stock at least get half of the upside. About like QQQI's done, or JetQ. I don't want the ones that just get barely any of the upside like QILD. There's a reason they do that, and it doesn't mean it's a bad fund. It's just the structure of the options they sell to generate an income. They sell at the money options. At the money options don't capture as much upside as out of the money options. QQQI sells out of the money options, and that's why generally and so does GPIQ. That's why generally they capture more upside. It also depends if they're selling options in the daily, weekly, or monthly cycle, but that's a topic for another day. Here's the S&P high yielders. iSpy doing well. iSpy is QQQI's stablemate, littermate, or whatever you want to call it. Here's the single stocks if you want to glance real quick and see what's going on. Is NVIDIA really up to? I guess so. Looks like Meta's having a big day, at least so far. All right, guys, I'll be back at lunch. You guys have a great morning.